Alright, look, when you think of the name Camaro, you probably think of the legendary V8 that's easily modifiable. But I highly doubt that you think of this. The 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged Camaro. It's overshadowed by its V8 older brother, but I have a treat for you today that I never thought I would encounter. This is a fully built, big turbocharged 2-liter Camaro. And I can't even describe to you what it's like. It messes with your brain to a degree when you look down at the steering wheel and see the word Camaro, but you hear the spooling of a turbocharger and an extremely loud blow-off valve. With 450 wheel horsepower and E85, this is one of the most unique American car experiences I've ever had. So what's it like driving a big turbocharged 4-cylinder Camaro? Let's go for a drive and find out. Hey guys, David here, and today we are in a Chevy Camaro. I guess that's it. I guess you guys already know what I'm gonna say. You know, V8 and muscle car and the history of the muscle car. Not this time. This is the 2-liter 4-cylinder Camaro. Before we get started, what did you think about the 4-cylinder muscle cars when they first came out versus what you think of them now? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, I haven't driven one of these in a very long time, so I was curious what it would be like if somebody basically said, you know what, I don't care about having the V8, I'm gonna really modify the 2-liter in this. Now, in a nutshell, you could say that the 2-liter LTG was Chevy's answer to Ford's Ecoboost Mustang. Because think about it, they both had V6s and then they both went down to 4-cylinder turbos. The Ecoboost came out, had a little bit of a rough response, but then later people grew to kind of like them and adopt them. And then this came out, and honestly, they weren't that great at first. Personally, I thought they handled pretty well, but unfortunately, some of these would just break from the factory. They weren't that reliable, which makes me really sad, especially during like boost weather during the fall. Sometimes they would just decide not to work anymore. And that's why ZZP noticed this and they said, what can we do to fix it? What can we do to make it better? So ZZP actually tracks this car. Huge shout out to Tyler who let me drive this today. So this has a completely built bottom end. So forged pistons, forged rods, whole 9 yards. It also has stage 3 camshafts, so you're getting a little bit more power out of the cams. It actually has a 6th port auxiliary injector kit to help you even more with fuel. And this is actually on E85 as well. It has ZZP's Z57 turbocharger, so it's an upgraded turbo. So I guess you could say it's like a bigger turbo or better turbo, really. ZZP coilovers. ZZP, what I've always loved about them is they take these platforms that nobody really is brave enough to mess with, and then they perfect them. They really make them work. But with the 2-liter Camaro, I never thought I would drive a built motor one of these, ever. And with all these upgrades, with all this stuff, you make 450 wheel horsepower. Now you could argue, why wouldn't you just get the V8 and throw a cam in it and be done, right? I completely understand that. But this is more for the journey and the build and taking a 4-cylinder and making it sound rowdy. And also, in a straight line, this thing is pretty freaking fast for what it is. But you still have the Camaro-isms like low visibility and stuff like that, but once you drive them enough times, you start to get used to it. We also have the gauge pods telling us everything we need to know, and we also have the automatic transmission. Now, the automatic and the manuals in these are not that strong. And a lot of people convert over to what's in the V8 cars, they put it into here. But this one still has the factory auto, and it's still running like a champ. When you get on the gas in this thing, it gives you of the, what did I just get myself into, or what am I even hearing? Because they make such unique sounds compared to everything else in the car world. We're so used to the major sounds of V8s, inline sixes, but when you get into these really niche platforms like Ecotech and things of that nature, it's just a new experience. It's nice. It is really unfortunate that the Ecotechs and the Cobalt SS and stuff like that were stronger than these. And those could take like 400 to 500 horsepower sometimes. These did not make it there easily. That's why Tyler did the forged bottom end and did the camshafts and all that good stuff to make sure that it was nice and sound. Got some major spinning there. Oh my God. That is weird. Feeling the whole rear end kick out with a turbo spooling in a Camaro and not hearing a V8 screaming at me the whole time, that is bizarre. That's a big number. Versus the V8, this is like a smooth, serene experience, right? That rips your face off in the top part of the RPM. Well, the V8 is a really intense and angry experience. This is just as fast as a stock V8 car, 100%, if not faster. Blow-off noise is also really intoxicating too. Every time it backfires. This is so weird. And then I look down and it says Camaro, like America. I love how the Camaro and Mustang were like, oh yeah, we'll both do 4-cylinder versions. And they're gonna be kind of similar to each other when it comes to philosophy. And then there's the Challenger who's like, I don't know, I just work here. I wonder what this thing sounds like from the outside. Whoa. You can hear the turbo echoing off the trees. Ah, it's just glorious. It's like a whiplash. This is a Camaro. So, built 2-liter Camaro turbo. Would I recommend building one of these? If you are looking for a much more, I guess you could say, unique experience, it's gonna take a lot more work than just buying the V8 car, just full transparency. But if you're willing to go the distance, have something kind of unique and weird, also have really cool turbo noises. Like, guys, this turbo is so loud. It is by far one of the loudest turbos I've ever heard in my whole career. And it has so much character, so much personality. And it's just funny, just driving this thing around expecting to hear a V8 roar, and then you just get that instead. So what did you guys think about the ZZP 2-liter turbo Camaro? Let me know in the comment section below, and along with that, make sure to hit that like button because it really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. And I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I will see you guys next time. And take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.